Hey YouTube, it's SoulPrime13 with another video. This time I'm going to be taking a quick look and giving my thoughts on the monocrat mega tank, which is their take on a Bumblebee movie Megatron. I got the I believe it's M10B or something. Which is apparently original colors, which at first I didn't really understand what that meant. I just knew that there was a pre-order up for a figure I really wanted, so I put an order in, and he finally showed up like a day ago, and he is super awesome. But I did figure out what that was because while I was transforming him, his transformation is really simple, but the instructions he comes with are terrible. They are really hard to tell what's going on, and they're super vague. It even skips several steps. Like, it basically went from his arms not doing anything to halfway through his arms transformation in one step, without acknowledging it at all. So I went and watched a couple of videos to figure out how to transform him, and once you know how, he's pretty straightforward. But what's different is gonna get in close here. He doesn't have any of the airbrush battle damage scraping. He's got a clean paint job is what the difference is. And honestly, on a figure like this, I would have been cool with the battle damage, like, scuffed up look, but by no means do I dislike this. This guy's amazing. I did put a Decepticon sticker on his chest. That was my doing. Yeah, and he is a big boy. He is a very big boy. I knew he was supposed to be fairly large, but I didn't realize how large at the time. Let me bring in his instructions. Again, they're really not great because, like, it starts here and it talks about the legs, and then it says to open up the chest, and there, his arms are already like half transformed. His arms are already like half transformed here. So, the instructions suck. So yeah, got a nice poster though. They keep blurring out his face as to not reveal his identity to the public, I guess. He does come with... Sorry, his box is so big I can't put it by the desk. He comes with a bunch of screw hole covers, which I do not plan to use because they are all cast in pure black plastic, and most of the places, the screw holes you can really see, are on his silver parts. So it's not going to look good, so I'm not going to use them. The other thing he comes with is this sort of blank head, and it's just like a hollow piece that plugs onto the ball joint of his neck. I know in Jobby the Hong's video, he says that he likes to use this more for the tank mode because his face is kind of exposed in vehicle mode. It's basically sitting under all the turret stuff, which I definitely understand. I don't really care enough to switch his head out every time, but I'm glad that they included something like this. And we'll just put it... Darn. Won't fit. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the stuff that comes in the box. He does have his cannon does light up with this button right here, and it's just an on and off switch. Fortunately, his batteries were included. The compartment is just right here on this little bit. I do not know what batteries he takes. It'll probably be a while before I even need to replace them. Let's pop his head off because it's going to be easier than trying to zoom in on him, because like I said, I don't have a full tripod yet. But he does have batteries in his head as well, and you can light up his eyes if you so choose. I'm always worried about this because the wires just kind of hang out and I don't want to accidentally pinch them or break them. But yeah. But yeah, I don't usually use the light up features too much, but I do enjoy when they include them, especially when the batteries come with it, because it's always a pain in the butt not being able to check out the full features right out of the box. But yeah, with all that said, I must confess that I do not believe this to be Megatron. And I'm sure you're all wondering, what do you mean? It's obviously Megatron. He's got the cannon and everything. No, no, no. This is a statue that Megatron made of himself to overlook the pits of Kaon. That's what this is. This is a statue of Megatron, because he is so big, there's no other way I can believe that. He's just so massive, like, oh my god. Yeah, so that is my personal headcanon. This is a statue he put over the pits just to overlook everyone and let them know that he is in charge. But yeah, and obviously you can see him next to the concept leader class. Megatron literally barely even comes up to the height of his crotch. He is just so big. I love it. I am definitely one of those people who do not necessarily care about scale. I love giant figures. And I got this guy at a really good price off of Bombasby? Yeah, off of Bombasby. Because I ordered him and the Magic Square Truck Boy in the original colors, the Optimus colors. I think the both of them were like under 150, including shipping. Like it was really good, because I think a lot of places this guy's like 120. So, but yeah, I absolutely love this guy. I'm not gonna do a full transformation because this guy, this figure overall has been out for a while. There are plenty of other much larger channels that have done full reviews that have been around a while. But I just wanted to talk about him and show off that, you know, he does have a different paint job. They you know, re-released a different paint job. But my God, is he satisfying. You know, again, the transformation isn't super complicated. It's not too simple. It does have some quirks to it. But yeah, once you know how it works, it's really, you know, straightforward. There's no real issues. I haven't had any issues with, like, you know, parts not wanting to connect, or, you know, things that'll pop in and out of place randomly. Yeah, really the only big flaw is that, you know, his head is somewhat visible in vehicle mode, because it basically sits under his gun, which, you know, becomes the turret. But other than that, it's really solid. He's satisfying in both modes. He feels sturdy. He's hefty. There's some die cast in there. He does have posable hands. He's even got some wrist tilt, which is nice. The only thing I would have liked to have seen that he doesn't have is just the ability to display his fingers to the sides. That's literally the only thing I can think of that I would like that he does not have. He's got plenty of articulation. You know, he's got a very intricate design. He has amazing paintwork, which I would probably show off in more detail if it would actually show up on my crappy camera. But, you know, he's got, you know, mechanical coppers and silvers. He's got, you know, those highlights of red that Megatron always has. You know, he's got the light up eyes. He's got a just ridiculously large cannon, because why wouldn't he? He's just so satisfying. Yeah, again, it appears that they have re-released this guy without the battle damage scuff. So if you don't have one, go see if you can get one. He is worth every penny. Oh my God, he's so worth it. But that's enough of me gushing over something you can't get, that I can't get in the entire frame because he's too big. But yeah, just he's amazing. If you can get one, get one. I would honestly give this guy, I think I have to give him a 10. Honestly, he's just great. He's, you know, huge, but he, you know, carries his weight well. I don't have, you know, trouble standing him up. He's got plenty of articulation. Again, he's got an amazing paint job. He has a couple fun electronic features that, again, I do worry a little bit about the wires in the head, but, you know, the cannon's great. The batteries come with it, which is a huge bonus for me. Just I don't really have any complaints. Like, the only thing that I would add is that bit to the fingers, and that's not a complaint. That's just like, if they could do it, I would love it, but they already did enough. It's enough already. That would just be like the thing that would crank it up to 11, really. Like, I don't have any complaints. He's just great. He's just great. Go get one. Go get one right now. Go get your own statue of Megatron to lord over your other Decepticons. Go do it. Yeah. Alright, I'm done gushing. Go get one. 10 out of 10.